back, you got to kind of sneak back up here.
Okay, so you just gotta try that one.
Yeah. So this is the last thing. The kids real quick. I always get a stage picture. Guys, we're gonna take a picture real quick. Y'all stand up. Just kind of. We're gonna be able to get everybody in. No, get on there. Sure. I can get framed.
There's one behind you. Official photographer is behind you.
Oh yeah, let's get it. Good evening. Oh, there we go. Good evening. Hello. Yeah, there we go. What a beautiful night. Just like we planned. Awesome weather. Good evening to all graduates, parents, and distinguished guests. I'm Shane Wilson, principal of Boerne High School. It is my honor to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2026. I would like to introduce Cadet Lieutenant Colonel David Scagaro, who is a member of the Boerne ISD Air Force Junior ROTC.
The presentation of the colors will be followed by the national anthem, sung by our senior members of the Boerne High School Choir, and then the Pledge of Allegiance. At this time, would you please rise and stand for the playing of the national anthem and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Graduates, it is appropriate to keep your caps on. And now for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. I would like to welcome Mr. Wilson back to the stage.
At Boerne High School, we support the next generation of patriots enlisting in the U.S. Armed Forces after graduation. Only a small percentage of Americans have ever served in our military. Boerne High School, class of 2026, if you have enlisted in a branch of the U.S. Armed Forces and will begin your service after today's graduation, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your commitment and willingness to serve our country. We are grateful for your dedication to our country and the freedoms we enjoy. Boerne High School is proud to recognize students who have gone above and beyond by earning not only their high school diploma, but also an associate's degree through dual credit programs. This accomplishment reflects exceptional dedication, perseverance, and academic excellence. Boerne High School class of 2026, if you're graduating today, having earned your associate's degree, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations on this remarkable achievement. You have set a high standard and taken an impressive step in your academic and professional journey. All right, what we all came for. Ladies and gentlemen, as principal of Boerne High School and by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Boerne Independent School District and the state of Texas, I hereby certify that the following students have met all state and local requirements for graduation. Summa cum laude honor graduates will be receiving their diplomas first in order of class rank. Please rise and approach the platform. Thank you.
Didn't know we were doing this first. Blythe Leland Wilkes, summa cum laude. Olivia Elizabeth Stahl, summa cum laude. Austin Parker Jenke, summa cum laude. Molly Elise Miller, summa cum laude. Matthew Aquino Russell, summa cum laude. Taylor Page Hamilton Roberts, summa cum laude. Sydney Lane Smith, summa cum laude. Cadence Nicole Nance, summa cum laude. Lila Frances Davis, summa cum laude. Sarah Lucia Kleeman, summa cum laude. Chase Allen Galvan, summa cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Marino, summa cum laude. Abigail Paline Kalapaka, summa cum laude. Carter Evan Krug, summa cum laude. Wesley Mitchell Decker, summa cum laude. Hunter William Prince, summa cum laude. Ellie Zintra Christensen, summa cum laude. Robert Logan Taft Lewis, summa cum laude. Andrew Martin Davis. Rodrigo Hernandez. Ivan de Jesus Ibarra. Charles Michael Terrazas. Froylan Thomas Jr. Alejandro David Alamillo. Jackson Ryan Aldrich. Ileana Marie Alejandro. Addison Kennedy Alt. Jose Luis Anaya Jr. Jonas Raymond Anderlich, cum laude. Tatiana Liseth Aparicio Rodriguez. Eliana Marie Arispe. Shaya Adelina Arispe. Zayden Scott Arnold. Jaden Isaiah Areola. Joshua Areola. Karsten Micah Bame, magna cum laude. Faith Elise Baker. Jillian Leanne Balderas. Brooke Isabella Bankston. Justin Josue Barasa. Camilla Barrera. Benjamin Breyer Bays. Jasmine Bazan. Allison Marie Bendelay. Roman Zachary Beresford. Gianni Sebastian Betancourt. Gibson Allen Billings. Thank you. Adam Blakeney. Noah Stefan Blumquist. Ethan Marshall Boisvert. Camilla Raquel Barras Picard. Isabella Raquel Barras Picard, magna cum laude. Brody James Bowen. Nathan James Boyd. Madison Alicia Brady. Carissa Maria Brenizer, cum laude. Hudson Vance Bruce. Blake James Burkholder. Jordan Grace Burnett. Ansley Carter Busby. Claire Grace Cadell. Devin Matthew Calderon. Jaden Hunter Camacho. Leah Ann Campbell. Claire Olivia Carmona. Ryan Eugene Castro. Lucero Berenice Castro Hernandez. Aiden Seaby. Ainsley Rianne Chapman. Josie Royal Cloudy, magna cum laude. Preston Corey Cockrell. Sophia Amanda Corazon. Andrew David Collins. Cornet, right? Cornet. Kylie Peyton Cornet. Garrett Edmund Cox. Barrett Lane Crowfoot. Cage David Crouch. Mauricio Cruz. Tayton Cash Culpepper. Lawson James Dad. Ryder Russell Dolphin. Anita Viviana de Jesus. Ana Maria de la Paz. Gabriel Hayden Decker, magna cum laude. Haley Faye Decker. Perla Angela Diaz. Amy Lillian Dorca. Alexis Camille Despain. Nicholas Edward Doobie, magna cum laude. Doolin. Penelope Starr Doolin. Keely Brienne Durr. Braden Wayne Evanson. Naya Moe El-Bash. Grady McFadden English. Andrea Monique Escobedo. Jason Jose Esparza. Emily Nelly Espinoza Perez. Robert Douglas Estes. Wyatt Edward Fairley. Cade Wynn Ferris. Kelsey Farr, magna cum laude. David Farfan. Charles David Ferrante, cum laude. Wendy Flores Moya. Kate Elizabeth Fulmer, cum laude. Caitlin Rose Fowler. June Elizabeth Fox. Lance Richard Frazier. William Michael Freeman. Hayden Carson Fryer. McKenna Eberly Freed. Destiny Ada Galloway. Aaron James Garcia. Isabella Tatiana Garcia, magna cum laude. Jesus Emmanuel Garcia. Isaiah Chase Germer. Kendall Lynn Gervais. Sydney Laura Gervais. Emma Ann Gingras. Mateo Raul Gonzalez. Shay Miguel Gonzalez. Aaliyah Jade Gonzalez. Ryan Catherine Gordner. Owen Eli Graban. Haven Grace Gradkey. Aubrey Kate Grandstaff. Mary Ella Grieve. Halen James Griffin. Jackson Grimes, cum laude. Samantha Judith Grona, magna, cum laude. Michael Devin Guin. Olivia Judy Haig. Ramsey Handel Savallos. Carter Joseph Hans. Thank you. Zachary Joseph Harris. Julian Robert Hartman. Cooper Thomas Hausman. Abril Hernandez. Andre Angel Hernandez. Gabriel Hernandez. Yatana Tylene Hernandez. Josephine Kate Hernandez. Marcella Annalise Hernandez. Catherine Nancy Heiner. Sophie Jean Hodges. Madden J. Horton. Haley Jane House. Zoe Elise Howell. Priska Abuemua Igbo. Wyatt James Jalichka. Eva Marie Jeffries. Adelaide Rain Jimenez. Cody Jack Johnson. Kinsey Jones. Larry Glenn Jones III. Sophia May Kara George, magna cum laude. Layla Samaya Colley. Miranda Addison Kenny. Landon Juan Stewart Kearns. Caitlin Savannah Key, cum laude. Sophia Ann King. Sarah Grace Kinter. Corey William Klein. Ian Vale Kleinpeter, magna cum laude. Caitlin Ann Michelle Kleinpeter. Krause. Brianna Mackenzie Krause. Kate Amanda Kunkel. Cannon Thomas Coons. Spencer Anthony Langer. Lapaglia. Evan Ramon Lapaglia. Emily Bell Leibowitz. Kaylee Linda Lem. Llewellyn. Cameron Trent Llewellyn. Nathan Lee Latanwa, cum laude. Amanda Marie Locke. Aiden Claire Long, magna cum laude. Paulina Lopez. Faith Catherine Lorenz. Alexander James Looper. Devin Thomas McConkey, magna cum laude. James Royce McCown III, cum laude. Caleb Michael McDaniel. Kate Noel Marshall. Elizabeth Martinez. Hannah Jordan Martinez. Riley Elise Martinez. Samuel Salvador Martinez. Sarai Martinez. Anna Marie Mason. Tatum Jane Massey. Trenton William Mays. Kinsley Grace Mazer. Mahaley Grace Merkins. Jacqueline Elaine Miller. Jordana Paige Miller. Ariana Renee Mirasol. Anna Grace Mireles. Lucia Elizabeth Malloy. Stella Ryan Montalvo. Hunter Austin Moore. Cadence Emily Moran. I'm going to do the best for name and middle name. Kendall Sulieka Moran. Amaris Genesis Moreno, cum laude. Grant Dean Morgan. Jeffrey Aaron Morrison. Lila Elise Morrison. Tessa McKenna Murphy. Sarah Denise Moots, magna cum laude. Kira Lee Nauman. Sophia Cecilia Navarro, magna cum laude. Ian James Necker. Olivia Nell. Landon George Nichols. Truett Emmanuel Nieto, magna cum laude. Eli Stephen Nicholas. Rush Kevin Nicholas. Adam Gregory Norwood. Emery Matthew O'Hara. Jewel Opanda. Alana Isabella Ornelas. Dominic Joseph Danger Ortega. Dominic Lee Ortega. Annalise Marie Ortiz, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Christina Ortiz. Cecilia Renee Ostrander. Kyla Marilyn Palmer, cum laude. Devin Joel Pantoja. Logan Anthony Papilla. Sadie Jane Parker. Riley Lynn Parton. Ria Patel, cum laude. Cashton Georgia Patrick. Alyssa Avery Pease. Corbin William Pakacek. Mallory Elizabeth Perales. Angel Xavier Perez. Jake Michael Perez. Ashley Perez Morales. Pettit. Jackson Eli Pettit. Aislinn Grace Phillips. Matthew Alexander Pico Sanchez. Christian Jared Pineda Alfaro. Valerie Crystal Pineda Alfaro. Kiana Alexa Pino. Ashley Pinto. Mallory Renee Pontillo. Adine Isaiah Pop. Yes, sir. Emily Grace Porter. Madison Ann Presnell. Cameron Thomas Ramey. Maria Jose Ramirez Ardon. Olivia Cristina Ramos.
Rangel.
Damian Cipriano Rangel. Jacob Lloyd Ranzow. Emily Sophie Racy. Holly Marie Reeder, cum laude. Jason Christopher Rees. Ty Alexander Reynolds. Mary Elizabeth Rich. Sophia Elizabeth Richardella.
Ribel.
Aiden Cooper Ribel. Stormy Kate Ritteman. Sarah Vanessa Rivera Salazar. Brinley Grace Robinson.
Roca.
Abraham Roca. Kaylin Alyssa Rodriguez. Desiree Paris Rodriguez. Elias Adrian Rodriguez. Elizabeth Ann Rodriguez. Esteban Adan Rodriguez. Kayla Rose Rodriguez. Diana Rodriguez Soriano. Chalet Danese Dorali Ross. Ben Riley Rowe. Raul Kevin Salinas. Gabriel Ignacio Salic Murillo. Dominic Ray Sanchez. Wow. Sergio Giovanni Sanchez Cardona. Drake Nathaniel Sawyer. Ronnie K. Scarborough III. Lexi Addison Scheit. Gwendolyn Mia Schmidt. McKinley Joanne Schmidt. Brooklyn Ray Schnelly. Joshua Tristan Schock. Ella Grace Schramm. Nadia Grace Schwartz. Jason Christopher Shauna. Emily Ray Scott. Hadley Elizabeth Saminsky. David Anthony Scagero, cum laude. Colton Dean Shaver. Madeline Riley Siemens. Hayden Riley Silva. Jason Bryce Simonton. Sebastian Aaron Scobija. Emma Jane Scooble. Otis Kingston Scooble. Wyatt Patrick Sloan. Christopher Neil C. Smith. Elena Smith. McKeon Kathleen Smith, cum laude. Strider Lynn Smith. Ingrid Fabiola Sosa Zelaya. Peyton Cinnamon Sotelo. Eli Oliver Serp, magna, cum laude. Cade Corbin Ladik Stavanoa. Paige Stegall. Kennedy Ann Stillman.
Strauss.
Clara Elizabeth Strauss.
Tier.
Chandler James Thier. Rocco Gayomi Tobis. Winston Samuel Tom. Olivia Torres. William Charles Traylor. Thomas Ray Tomlinson. Emily May Valenciano Atting. Carly Nicole Van Stavern. Suzanne Jane Vandenberg, cum laude. Andrea Vargas Lara. Madeline Mina Vazquez. Carlos Daniel Vazquez Sarmiento. Christian Eduardo Vazquez Valdez. Yalen Vazquez Pedro. Javier Alejandro Vizcaíno. Benjamin Zachary Walker. Emerson Grace Walton. Oliver Quaid Waterhouse. Ava Rachel Watkins. Clark Tinley Watson. Addison Page Weaver. Rayleigh Marie Weaver. Kimber Dawn Webb, cum laude. Shelby Sue Welch. Tatum Rebecca Welch. Sawyer Matthew West. Haley Lynn Wheeler. Robert Jet Wilkinson. Brianna Faith Williamson. Bryce Kaysen Willis. Emma Ann Wright, cum laude. Grayson Reed Yarbrough. Clyde Irvin Yingling the Fifth. Hannah Kimberly Yost, magna cum laude. Beckham Young. And Victoria Rose Young.
Students, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to present to you the Boerne High School graduated class of 2026. Graduates, please move your tassels to the left. Congratulations, please be seated. I would like to now introduce Lexi Scheidt, who will give the opening remarks.
Good evening, friends, family, faculty, and graduating class of 2026. We are gathered here today to celebrate a milestone that for years felt out of reach, but is now finally here. On behalf of the class of 2026, it is an honor to welcome you all to this graduation and to share this moment with people who made it possible. To our parents, families, and friends, thank you. Your support, encouragement, late-night pep talks, and probably thousands of "did you finish your homeworks yet?" carried us further than you may have ever realized. Whether you drove us to school events, stayed up and helped us study, or simply believed in us when we didn't believe in ourselves, thank you for being a part of this journey. To our teachers, administration, and staff, thank you for your patience, your guidance, and for challenging us to grow, even when we definitely made your jobs harder than necessary. Thank you for answering the same question over and over, reminding us about deadlines we still somehow missed, and surviving 4 years with our class. Honestly, that alone deserves an award. These past 4 years have shaped us in ways we didn't always notice at the time. Through the small, everyday moments and the bigger challenges, we've grown not just as students, but as individuals. We've learned lessons inside the classroom and outside of it. We've learned how to adapt, how to support one another, and most importantly, how to pretend we understood the assignment until someone in the group chat finally explained it. Now, I think it's fair to say our grade has had a reputation over the years. Somehow, every single year, we were told we were the worst class ever. Freshman year, worst class ever. Sophomore year, still the worst. Junior year, apparently we were somehow getting worse. And by senior year, I'm pretty sure the teachers saw our class walk in and started mentally preparing their retirement plans. And let's be honest, our attendance record did not exactly help our case. If there was a competition for disappearing, our grade would have won by a landslide. Some of us mastered the art of showing up just enough to stay enrolled. The teachers would take attendance and pause halfway through because half the class was either absent, at ag, at sports, UIL events, going to the bathroom, or somehow for an entire class period going to get water. But somehow, despite all of that, here we are. Because underneath all the jokes, missed assignments, occasional chaos, this class has always had something special. We showed up for each other when it mattered. We celebrated each other's successes, supported each other through hard moments, and created memories that will carry us long after tonight. While our journey has been different, tonight reminds us of what we share, the experiences, the memories, and the bond of reaching this moment together. From football games and school dances to early mornings and stressful exams, countdown to graduation, these moments connected us in ways we probably won't fully appreciate till later. As we sit here now, ready to move into the next chapter of our lives, we do so with both excitement and uncertainty, but also with gratitude for everything that brought us here. Some of us are heading to college, some to careers, some to the military, but some are still pretending not to panic when people ask us what our 5-year plan is. No matter where life takes us, tonight proves something important. We made it. Maybe not always quietly, maybe not always on time, and definitely not with perfect attendance, but we made it. So class of 2026, be proud of yourselves. Proud of the obstacles you overcame, the memories you created, and the people you became along the way. Congratulations, class of 2026. This is only the beginning. Thank you. It is my pleasure to now introduce our 2025-2026 Senior Class President, Ms. Priska Ebo, who will be introducing our distinguished guests on the stage with us this evening.
Good evening. My name is Priska Ebo, and as the Senior Class President, it is my pleasure to introduce our distinguished guests for this evening. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Ms. Christy Smith, President of the Board of Trustees, Mrs. Courtney Darter Bruce, Vice President of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Rich Sina, Secretary of the Board of Trustees, Mrs. Sarah Folkenberry, Board Trustee, Mr. Carlin Fryer, Board Trustee, Mr. Dallas Pipes, Board Trustee, Mr. Garrett Wilson, Board Trustee. Our district administrative guests this evening are Dr. Kristen Kraft, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. John O'Hare, Chief Administrative Officer, Mr. Wesley Scott, Chief Financial Officer, Mrs. Jill Rhodes Pruin, Chief Human Resources Officer, Mrs. Larissa S. Flores, Chief Instructional Officer, Mrs. Krista Pomeroy, Chief Student Support Officer, Mr. Rick Goodrich, Chief of Safety and Security, Mr. Ramiro Guerrero, Executive Director of Operations, and finally, our Boerne High School administrators are Mr. Eric Paul, Academic Dean, Mr. Austin Smith, Assistant Principal, Mrs. Bridget Thomason, Assistant Principal, Mr. Brandon Utterback, Assistant Principal, Mrs. Lisa Ray, Assistant Principal, P-Tech, and our Principal, Mr. Shane Wilson. Please give them a round of applause. Mr. Wilson will now introduce our class of 2026 Salutatorian.
Thank you very much, Priska, and thank you for our esteemed guests, faculty and staff, and Boerne ISD that have supported our students throughout their time with us. It is my honor to introduce Austin Janke as a class of 2026 salutatorian of Boerne High School. Austin is graduating with a grade point average of 106.2800. Austin will be attending Texas A&M University, majoring in engineering. Please help me congratulate and welcome to the podium Austin Janke.
Good evening, family, friends, and fellow graduates of the Boerne High School class of 2026. Thank you to everyone in attendance tonight, whether you're here in person or watching the live stream. Tonight is a night to reflect on the past 13 years of our lives. Tonight is a night to thank those around us for helping shape us into the people standing on this field today. Tonight is a night to remember all the memories we've made with the people around us. From late night hangouts after football games with friends, to waking up early to get donuts and apple fritters with family, and everything in between. Graduation is often described as the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. But before we move forward, there's one question worth asking ourselves. What is the thing that will keep us moving when life becomes difficult? I believe the answer is passion. Passion is what pushes us to grow, persevere, and create meaningful lives. It is a thing that gives life purpose, whether your purpose is found in academics, art, sports, music, or helping those around you. Your passion will guide you throughout your life, influencing your choices, motivating you, and driving you to live a meaningful life. As we walk across the stage tonight, we'll be taking our first steps into the future. Whether you decided to continue your education, attend a trade school, enlist in the military, or join the workforce, your future will be your own. As you leave the stadium tonight, this chapter of your life will close, and a new one will begin, full of new challenges, people, and experiences. As you go to sleep tonight, ask yourself, what drives me? Reflect on everything you have done and accomplished in your life up to this point, and think about what has remained constant in your life, that thing that excites you and drives you to be a better person. What is your passion? I'll leave you with one final quote. If you can't figure out your purpose, figure out your passion. For your passion will lead you right into your purpose. T.D. Jakes. Mr. Wilson will now introduce our valedictorian.
Thank you, Austin. It is now my honor to introduce Blythe Wilkes as a class of 2026 valedictorian of Boerne High School. Blythe is graduating with a grade point average of 107.8675. Blythe will be attending Clemson University, majoring in architecture. Please help me congratulate and welcome to the podium Blythe Wilkes.
Good evening, administrators, teachers, families, friends, and most importantly, my fellow class of 2026. Congratulations on your accomplishments and dedication that lead you to walk the stage tonight. The past 4 years can't be summed up by one moment, and our entire academic career definitely can't be encompassed by one speech. In 2013, which feels like an eternity ago, we stepped foot into Big Kid School for the first time. Excited for new adventures, we stepped away from the comfort of our parents and into the excitement of learning and the prospect of new friendships. Before we knew it, we took our next big step into middle school, where the classrooms felt so much bigger and the hallways felt so complicated. We learned how to adapt. Some of us navigated VOS as the inaugural class, and all of us had to figure out school through the craziness of COVID. We were even one of the last classes to experience taking our first STAR test on paper. All of these moments that felt so big now seem like a tiny memory of the past. The hallways of Boerne High School that once felt like a maze became home. And yet, some of the smallest moments feel the biggest.
As we get closer to moving on to our next adventures, you've probably held moments longer than usual. A hug from a family member, walking through the hallways with your friends, hearing your teammates cheer one last time. These little moments are even more special when you know you will soon be leaving it all behind. In a way we didn't always notice at the time, these moments quietly shaped who we became. And sometimes, even the smallest choices can change your life forever. Maybe that's exactly what made this moment so meaningful. As you walked across the stage tonight, every decision you had made up to now led to your venture into the real world. As you step into this next phase of life, remember the people and places that made you, you. To the parents, thank you. Thank you for building us the foundation of success. Teachers, coaches, and mentors, thank you for pushing us to reach our potential. Family and friends, thank you for being our rock of support and reminding us to enjoy every moment. Finalmente, quisiera darle las gracias al programa del lenguaje dual por expandir mi mundo y abrirme una multitud de oportunidades. All of our successes started with a strong foundation. Whether your foundation was family, a sport, a club, or even just a close group of friends, the values you learned built your character and have set you up for success. For me, this foundation was gymnastics. Throughout high school, I spent over 20 hours a week in the gym. I learned to strive for integrity, not perfection, growth, not comfort, and persistence, not recognition. But most of all, gymnastics taught me the true meaning of leadership. I remember being asked when I was younger, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" But now, I realize the better question is, who do you want to be when you grow up? Growing up as the oldest of 6, alongside the responsibilities gymnastics gave me, showed me the importance of being someone others can look up to. I learned that leadership is not the absence of challenge, but the ability to rise above it. The strongest leaders lead not through authority or recognition, but by example, consistency, and compassion. While some of you may have predicted from day one that I'd be standing up here, the truth is that this was not my goal. But every small decision I made, choosing diligence over avoidance and effort over excuses, quietly led me here today. The values we build now, discipline, leadership, and accountability, are all our framework for life. These principles are what will drive our life and will hold us steady when things don't go as planned. Embrace the mistakes and trust that your foundation will hold you strong. Never doubt your ability to work hard because it all pays off in due time. Success isn't just about the final performance, it's about every hour of effort that got you there. Over the past 13 years, we've spent over 13,000 hours in classrooms, hallways, cafeterias, practices, performances, and competitions that shaped who we are today. We should all be proud of that. To the little ones in the audience, enjoy every single second of those 13,000 hours, because in the blink of an eye, you'll be up here taking our place. Seniors, no matter where the journey of life takes you, remember this: a strong foundation will grant you limitless potential. Congratulations, class of 2026. It is now my pleasure to introduce our 2025-2026 Student Council President, Olivia Stahl, to deliver the class of 2026 farewell.
Hi everyone, I'm Olivia Stahl, and I've had the privilege of being the president of the Boerne High School Student Council this school year. I want to take a moment to thank Mr. Wilson and the other members of the administration, as well as Mr. Yoder, our student council sponsor, for supporting our student body so well. Moments like homecoming, winter formal, Buff Puff, thank you Mr. Wilson for letting us bring that back this year, Powder Puff, and so many others are just a few examples of memories we have created beyond the classroom throughout our time in high school. I could stand up here and tell y'all everything I've learned as a student at Boerne High School through the past 4 years. But the truth is, I'm not any more qualified than the rest of my classmates to give you a glimpse into our time as Greyhounds. Today, I don't want you to just hear from me. I want you to hear from my peers and fellow graduates. So, I spent the past few weeks asking my classmates what advice they would give to underclassmen and future high school students. Here's what the class of 2026 had to say. I want to start off with some of the lighthearted, funny advice from some fellow seniors. Gabe Salik's words of wisdom are to make friends with the attendance secretary. Shout out Ms. Bowles. Kylie Cornett's advice might not be a fan favorite with the administration, but hers is to not be afraid to lay in the trunk of your friend's car when you need a Mary's taco. Molly Miller and Che Gonzalez actually separately gave me the same advice, and I quote, "Whatever you do, do not take calculus." Sorry, Mr. Veith, we still love you. Annalise Ortiz's tip is to make sure you remember your off-campus lunch sticker can get you out at the beginning of 7th period too. Tatum Welch wants to remind all the underachievers in school to make friends with a smart person in every class so you always get free help. And finally, in the words of Devin Pantoja, if you don't have more than 25 absences, you're doing it wrong. Obviously, all of that advice was funny and not really meant to be taken to heart. However, many of our classmates did offer wise and serious advice to those following behind us. Clyde Yangling wants to encourage everyone to not be afraid to take on hard challenges because it never hurts to take them on, but you will never regret trying. Haven Gradke also has some advice to encourage younger students. You don't have to try to fit in because figuring out what you love is so much more rewarding. William Freeman had similar wisdom to offer, saying that FOMO is just a mindset and you have to learn to be at peace with being by yourself. Colton Shaver has advice for students involved in sports and extracurriculars. Never take the practices, teammates, or games for granted because you'll miss them when they're gone. And Riley Martinez urges everyone to soak it all in, join that club, do that service project, do that musical, because it goes by so quickly. Finally, these last few pieces of advice not only apply to those coming behind us, but also to each of us as we begin our lives beyond Boerne High School. Andrea Vargas wisely reminds us to not look too far into the future and miss out on what is right in front of us. Kate Kleinpeter's advice feels very real as we just walk the stage. To live in the moment, because before you know it, those moments will become memories. And finally, David Skagero wants to challenge us all to live today as if tomorrow may not come, and as a result, you will lead a fulfilling life. My own small piece of advice comes from one of my favorite quotes. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So make the people around you feel like they matter. Show people that they're worth knowing and loving. These words are just a small glimpse into lessons we've learned throughout our time at Boerne High School. As we graduate and move on to new exciting chapters in our lives, I'd like to leave y'all with my prayer for you that comes from number 6 in the Bible. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Kate Fulmer, who will deliver our evening's closing remarks.
Good evening, class of 2026. If you were in Mr. Yoder's 10th grade English class, you may recall that The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger was the final book that we read, effectively sending us off into our first year as upperclassmen. Well, this year, I'm rereading it as my final book before being sent into adulthood. Upon rereading the book, I realized that I was walking through senior year all wrong. Instead of thanking God for what had been an amazing 4 years, I was grieving my adolescence and allowing fear of what the future may hold to take over. A key struggle that the protagonist Holden Caulfield wrestles with in the novel is the notion that stepping out of childhood and into adulthood means allowing his innocence to die with his youth. He idealized adolescence and believed it should be preserved for as long as possible, as evidenced by his efforts to protect his little sister. But this is not an obscene thought. As children, life was simple, wasn't it? Playing in the dirt was sufficient, trusting was easy, and as soon as the rainbow shone in the sky, right back out we went to play without fear of whether the storm had fully passed. Our hearts were full of wonder and unbridled faith in the goodness of the world. It's not completely absurd to fear that our childhood might be lost the day that we're granted our diplomas, but I promise you that you can grow up without losing yourself or your childlike spirit in the process. Childhood was not meant to be a time when we would never grow up, but an opportunity to take what we have learned and apply it to our futures. Becoming an adult does not mean mourning the death of our childhood. Instead, I view it as a blessing to carry our childlike wonder into whatever our future may hold. Something I've come to understand as I've grown older is that in humility, curiosity, sincerity, and innocence, qualities that are all found in children, strength is found. I want you to know that just because we're moving forward, that doesn't mean we have to check our childlike qualities at the door. Mark chapter 10, verses 13 through 16 describes an incident in which the disciples refused to allow the children to touch Jesus with a respectful intention but a flawed understanding. So Jesus rebuked them, saying, "Let the little children come to me. Don't stop them, because the kingdom of God belongs to such as these. Truly I tell you, whoever does not receive the kingdom of God like a little child will never enter it." After taking them in his arms, he laid his hands on them and blessed them. Now the Bible is not by any means encouraging spiritual immaturity. It is not asking that you blind yourself to the corruption of this world, but simply reinforcing the assured faith that God will prevail. I want you to know that regardless of your beliefs, you have a purpose. I believe that we weren't put here by accident. Ending up at Boerne High School was not a coincidence, and now we are not just graduating, but being sent into a future purpose that is beyond our understanding. Whether your road from here leads you to college, career, military service, or whatever else it may be, you have a purpose and a calling. It's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. And while uncertainty can be daunting, I challenge you to tap back into that childlike sense of adventure in your heart. For we shouldn't be fearing this unfamiliar next step of our lives, but rather turning it to praise by seeing how far we've come. Your purpose is more than your status, grades, or accomplishments in high school, but how you have allowed the experiences of the past 18 years of your life to shape you. I want you to take a moment to remember the people who helped you get to where you are now. I think of my family, Mom, Dad, Nathan, Abby, and Gage. Thank you guys for always supporting and loving me. I love you more than you know. And for the people I've met in Boerne, the people God knew I needed but allowed me to find on my own, my friends, student council, the theater department, Mr. Yoder, and Mrs. Stevenson. Mr. Yoder, I thank you for pushing me to my breaking point because you knew who I would be when I built myself back up. And Mrs. Stevenson, I thank you for believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself, for giving me a chance when I never thought I deserved it. Teachers change our lives in crazy ways. The people that you meet, the people that God wanted you to know, they change your lives. And Boerne is a special place. It truly is. I've always considered Oklahoma to be my home, but now I know that God put me here for a reason, just as he put each and every one of you here. And as we go our separate ways, I want you to remember where your roots are and who helped you plant them. Because I know it sounds cliche, but there really is no place like home. So congrats, class of 2026. Go forth and prosper, and go Greyhounds. Now, please rise and join us in singing our school song. The words can be found on the back of your program.
All right, graduates, find your hat and find a seat, guys. Find your hat and find a seat. We're almost done. Find a hat, any hat. Got a couple up here in the front.
Congratulations, Bernie Chargers. At this time, the students will begin a procession lap around the football field. Parents, may I ask that you please wait until the procession is complete before you enter onto the field.
Yes, we are the Greyhounds. Thank you.
Yes, we are.
Forgot to change the script from last night. That's okay. Okay. We will now begin the recessional with the back row. All graduates will make their way around the sides of both stadiums. So if you're on the visitor side, we're going to walk all the way around. Just be patient. Family and friends, please stay seated until all the graduates exit. Thank you. Have a great evening. Coach Stewart, if you'll lead us out the back. Graduates, we're going to go row by row. Just be patient. Thank you. Go Hounds!